So good evening, everyone. Hi, my name is Shawn Scott, and I'm a very recently retired Air Force cyber warfare officer. And now I'm president of Badger InfoSec, and we are a Boise-based information security firm that is composed entirely of Air Force cyber veterans, and we're bringing our decades of defending the nation's most critical networks to the information security problems that are facing Idaho businesses. So I actually want to start out with a good news story, and that is that the domain of cybersecurity has matured tremendously over the past 2 decades. We now have a whole bunch of internationally recognized standards-based frameworks. Companies don't have to guess anymore how to implement a cybersecurity program. It's written down for them. Now, the corollary of this is that most government agencies and a lot of other businesses have started demanding audit reports based upon the appropriate industry framework as a condition for doing business. And industry has responded by creating a new executive position called the Chief Information Security Officer. A lot of people haven't even heard of that yet. And these people are charged with implementing and ensuring compliance with these international standards. So what I'd like you all to do is go back to your companies, hire yourself a CISO, and let them get to work on your company's problems. Thanks for your time tonight, and have a good evening. Well, unfortunately, it's not quite that easy. As I mentioned, there is a staggering shortage in trained information security professionals. The number up there, 1.8 million open seats, are projected in 2022. That number was just revised up this year. It's not getting better, it's only getting worse. And if you're lucky enough to find one of these highly sought after individuals, you're going to have to compensate them like you would any other C-level executive. And unfortunately, that has priced most small to medium-sized businesses out of the market for these services. So there are other companies that are offering similar services to this, and you might hear it advertised as virtual CISO, which you might notice I haven't mentioned yet. Why? Because there's nothing virtual about what we're doing. They call it virtual because if you have a problem and need advice, you phone a friend to their offices on the east or the west coast. Badger InfoSec will be on premises with your people, understanding the nitty-gritty portions of your information security problem. And probably the biggest advantage of having a local presence is we don't have to have a $20,000 plus contract to justify flying in a team of experts from one of the coasts. Regardless of what the scope of the requirement is, we can work with folks to bring our expertise to bear. So bottom line, Badger InfoSec is here to help level the playing field, bringing expert information security leadership to the underserved market of small and medium-sized businesses. And I'm happy to answer any questions you have at this time. Thanks.